Okay, to resume with the beacon receiver, we have on a previous video we created the beacon sender. Okay, so we need to start with the single view application. Name it beacon receiver. Okay, as we did uh, with the last video, we need to import on the last video we imported core Bluetooth and core location, but in this case we will need we will only need to import core location because core location, yeah, it embeds the iBeacon detection, and we don't need the Bluetooth because we don't broadcast, we just monitor. Okay, so build faces, we link binary faces, core location, and here to have a label to tell us if there is we are in range by beacon sender or not. So we need to leave this on app. Leave our status. Okay. Then on the header file, we need to import the correlation format. Import core location. Then we need to be core location CL location manager delegate. What this CL location manager delegate does. So command click, or if you're in Mac, and control click if you're in Windows. There you go. Then this tells you if the location manager actually it's a first and foremost usage is on location services, but it lately it has been added to also monitor beacons. So here we need, so location manager did range beacons. So if you enter did fail region, did enter region, did exit region. So in your setup, if there is a need for you to know if you are if you if there is an action related to an entering a region or exiting a region, example for entering Adidas, then a store by Apple Store, they need to monitor for the in and out. So sometimes they need to know if the beacon receiver has exited the region. Some apps just care about when in range. So okay, so we have these three delegate methods: pragma, mark, location manager delegate methods. Paste here. Location manager did range beacon. Location manager did range beacons. If the method is too long, I just do this. Okay, and we'll leave it for later setup. So for now, we need to declare two delegates, two properties. So we have this the same thing, okay? CL beacon region and CL location manager, but we have this new one, DKB location manager, and we don't have that peripheral manager because we don't actually need to have a we need to use we don't actually have to use the Bluetooth of the device. We rely entirely on the record location framework. We are using the Bluetooth device, but not the supporting firmware, which is the CL Peripheral Manager. Okay, on unit load, we will set up a few things. Oh wait, I almost forgot. We need on iBeacon works only. I mean, receiver app can only monitors those UIDs that it knows, and it's succeeding major and minor. So if yeah, actually it just needs the UID. The major and minor can be determined if UID has been discovered. So to paste the other the UID broadcasted by the other app. Okay, so to paste the other UID using other app, we need to the receiver will only monitor those that has been told him to monitor. So we need to statically put the UUID that is been generated by the other app and the major and minor. Okay. So on our unit load, we will tell the app that to monitor those UUID. Okay. First, we need to allocate the location manager itself. That location manager equals CL location. CL location manager allocate initialize. Then we need to tell the app that we will be delegating the location manager to SAP. That location manager that delegate to SAP. So we need to do this so these methods will be called. Otherwise, they're just decorations. Same thing, we need to declare NSUID UID equals to NSUID alloc init with UID string equal 90. Okay, then set our beacon region. My beacon region equals CL beacon region alloc init with proximity identifier. There are three methods where you can if you know the major and minor, you can use this one. If you only know the UID, then you can use this one, and this other one, I don't know. Yeah, you have three of them, so we will use this three. Proximity UUID equals UUID major is that name. Just major just minor. Identifier should be the same, maybe not. On that sample identify. So then, okay, you had set up. Then you tell the app to monitor. Set that location manager start monitoring for region. What region? Of course, that iBeacon region. You set it up. You tell what beacon ID to monitor. It's rate plus minor, major, minor. Then you start monitoring. Okay, what will happen if the the app enters a beacon region? So tell itself that beacon region, my beacon region location manager. Let that location manager start ranging beacons in region. So when we enter the region, you need to range. You need to start ranging. Yeah, it says so. It starts ranging beacons in region. So that my beacon region. Just to self or label status that text. You tell him you have entered holy beacon area. And when you exit, you can do anything else in here, but for now we will stop. Monitor region, so that my beacon region. You are outside, brother. Okay, here's the real deal. When the user did range beacons, what will you do? Okay, you tell the user set a table helps that text beacon found. Then, because there is a support for multiple monitoring of beacons, you need to check if there is. Example, if first you need to declare CL beacon, this beacon equals to, with the array of beacons, you have the beacon's first object. This is the first object. If this beacon dot u proximity UUID, for example, you have many UIDs that you are monitoring, then you will be checking if you are indeed what action needed for each UUID. And in each UUID have varying broadcast major and minor. Then within this if statement, you can also check what is the broadcast major and minor combination. That proxy that UID string is equal to string broadcast beacon ID. Okay. Check for beacon ID. Okay, if you need to check further checking, if you need to do further checking, then you can access these beacons you can access these beacons properties as follows. String beacon major equals to string format beacon major. Minor string with format beacon stupid. And also you can check the proximity. Proximity could be far, near, or so you can assign varying actions if user is near, far. So short, if you can check if beacon major is, then if there are three example, you get the beacon major and the minor within this specific schedule. VDID, you can also check its proximity, so you can have at least four actions for each beacon with specific major and minor. To check the proximity, you can do this. You just check in if this beacon the proximity is equal to CL proximity. See, you have four values: proximity, far, do something, as if this beacon the proximity plus CL proximity immediate, as if this beacon the proximity versus CL proximity near, as if this beacon the proximity equals to CL proximity unknown. If it is out of range, you usually stop monitoring, or you can also do this in the exit and resume. Okay, that wraps up our tutorial for iBeacon for iOS.